Okay. Tell Auntie about your book.
Super underpants.
Should we show her your book? Charlie's Superhero Underpants. We got it at Word on the Street on Sunday. And she likes it, don't you, Chloe?
Can you hold it so I can read it?
Zoom. You pick up the car. On a wild and windy day, round about the end of May, a great and gusty gale blew the washing clean away. Socks and vest, a woolly hat, but far worse than that, young Charlie's superhero underpants. As it soared into the sky, the washing billowed, flapping and swirled, until it slowly scattered, to come to all the corners of the world. Though they searched for days and nights with boats and planes and satellites, they found no trace of Charlie's underpants. They had a POW across the front in giant letters, bold and black. He's a bad guy. They had a POW across the front in giant letters, bold and black, with Kerzap and Oof and Splat in a little smaller on the back. And villains would take fright as Charlie pulled his pants up tight, his scarlet superhero underpants. Charlie packed some sandwiches, some sardines, and some soap, a mirror, a fan, a toothbrush, and a big brass telescope. Don't worry and don't wait, he said. I may be back quite late, but I've got to find my scarlet underpants.
That was silly.
First, Charlie grabbed a ride with a band and a balloon as they crossed the choppy channel to a bouncy, brassy tune. Then they saw a fine French fox wearing Sister Sophie's socks, but no sign of Charlie's underpants. He's a fox in socks in France. Charlie hiked across the endless plain of Serengeti, where insects made him itchy and the sunshine made him sweaty. There he saw a lion with a stripy shirt and tie on, but no scarlet superhero underpants.
That's silly.
That is silly. Charlie climbed and clambered up the plateau of Peru, where the breeze that blows at night makes you shiver through and through. He found a pair of llamas wearing Brother Ben's pajamas, but he couldn't find his scarlet underpants.
That's so silly.
That is silly. Charlie searched the length of the mighty Mississippi, through the Mississippi's muddy, though the Mississippi's muddy and the mud's all soft and slicky. It's too early in the morning for me to read children's books aloud, apparently. And an alligator sat wearing Grandpa's woolly hat, but it wasn't wearing Charlie's underpants. Look at the frogs. Those funny frogs. Mm-hmm. Charlie was fed up. He felt lonely, tired, and small. Now, on a steep and snowy hillside. Yeah, it's a big telescope. In the mountains of Nepal.
Same doggy.
Yeah, he's had the same doggy the whole time. When suddenly he saw, in that land of ice and cold, a huge and hairy creature wearing something wondrous to behold. Charlie blinked and rubbed his eyes. It couldn't be. It could. For there, in Charlie's underpants, a Yeti proudly stood. The Yeti. It is a Yeti, by the way. A Yeti.
A Yeti.
A Yeti.
A
Who knew?
Yeti.
My underpants, cried Charlie. They're the ones I love the most. But they're mine now, growled the Yeti, and they keep me warm as toast. I'll swap you, Charlie said. You'll be snug from head to toes. From toes to head, if you'll give me back my scarlet underpants. See, underpants doesn't rhyme with anything. Charlie thanked the Yeti, and he pulled his pants up tight. They had a POW across the front, so he put them on just right. He raised one arm up high and flew into the sky in his scarlet super underpants. Yay!
That's so silly.
Yeah. The end. What else have you got to say to Auntie? Did you see Superhero Bear? We have Superhero Bear too. She can't sleep without Superhero Bear, right? It keeps her warm and safe, right?
Superman.
The woman at the bank, they had a girl Superhero Bear, and that's the boy Superhero Bear. And the girl Superhero Bear has a little gold tiara on her head. And Chloe was like, no. And she wants the one with the mask. I want the one with the mask. I want it. And the woman at the bank was all like, look, it's a princess. And she's like, no. Chloe didn't understand, but she smiled. You could totally tell.
I want the one with the mask.
She's better, isn't he?
But yours is not better.
No. Not your Superhero Bear.
He's fuzzy.
He is
Fuzzy ears. Your papa! He's silly.
fuzzy. Yeah. Sorry. Too much yelling in the morning. Really? You're funny, baby.
You have the same shirt. See?
Yeah, it looks like it's the same color in the video, but really your shirt is brown and Mommy's shirt is black. And mine doesn't have a cupcake. Cupcake.
This.
It says little.
Little.
Cupcake.
Little.
I think it's supposed to be little sweetie, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, she loves her cupcake shirt. Did you pick it?
Yep, I did.
And then Daddy bought it. Too many yelling. And then Daddy bought it for you?
Yep, I think.
How many days is it until Auntie comes to visit?
6 more days.
5 more days.
5 more days.
Yeah. Can you say I love you, Auntie and Grandma, and Mom and Grandpa?
Bye bye.
Say I love you, everyone.
I love you.
Give them a big kiss. And a big hug. Good job. Alright, we expect a video. We expect a video in response to this one. Say, make us a video to see you.
Make a video to see you.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
That's silly.
You are silly. Bye-bye, everybody.
It's a letter.
That's your silly voice, isn't it?
Yep. It's a letter.
Who says that? Okay, bye.
It's a little book.
You're so funny. Bye-bye.
Good